Appreciate you being here. Anna, thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Our friend Anna has um, become a member of the channel. I really appreciate that. I was talking about that this morning. I was talking about it with someone else. Thank you again, Anna, and I really, really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. The support that you believe enough in me that you would wish to do so. Hey, Lee. Lee says, hey to Anna. How's everything going so far today, Lee? Hey, Jace. Jace says, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you. Hey, Michael. Michael says, good morning. Good morning, Michael. What's the plans for the weekend, guys? What are you going to do? Hey, Sissy. Jace, what's up with you? Hey, Marlon. Marlon says, hey there, Mikati. He says, Jace, say, buddy, sorry I didn't answer the phone. I got stage fright. Sissy says, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, my friend. Michael says, hey there, Jace. Jace says, okay, Lee. Hi, Kat. Kat, oh, there you are. Kat sends some love. Kat, you on your lunch break? Hey, Daisy. Daisy says, happy Friday to you and everyone here. Thank you so much, my friend. How's your Friday going, Daisy? Michael says, plans for the weekend to finish chapter 4 and then 2 more to go. You did say 6 chapters, right, Michael? Michael says, hey, Kester. Kester. Daisy says, hey to Jace. Oh, Kester, got you. Kat says, I am. I've been on the phone with my daughter, pulling cards for her. Nice. She will be here in a few days. Awesome, Kat. Daisy says, what's up to Marlon? 6 chapters and 64 pages. So how many pages are you up to with chapter 4? I could probably do some math in my head. No. Hey, Abigail. Abigail's doing amazing. Jace says, meow. Hey, it's talking to you. Abigail says she's helping everyone mod today. Then in that case, Abigail, it's an honor to have you here to help me mod. Thank you. Hey, guys. Our friend Anna became a member of the channel. That's much, much appreciated. Hey, Bud Files. Abigail says, love you, Lee Lou. So, we're singing. 5:25. I suppose we'll keep that going for a while. Although if someone happened to have a song this afternoon, who knows? He says, Abigail, I'm here. You're so sweet. We all love you, every one of us here. Absolutely, Lee. Just send some love to Anna. Wow, so he's stuck in England. The Abigail says, come up, Lee. Lee has a standing invitation anytime he wants to. Jason, you going live with anyone? We will do some breath work in a bit. I know our friend Jessica won't be present this afternoon, so we'll do the breath work in her honor as well. Guys, prayers, thoughts. Our friend Praveen, I don't want to go into detail, not my position to say, but Praveen and his family could use some prayers. And it says, I saw 3 options for the membership, Yogi. When faced with 3 options, always go with the least expensive one. When I started my channel, Bell for Jessica. Yeah, that's an awesome suggestion. Bell for Jessica, Bell for Praveen as well. Thank you. Thanks, Super Champ. Jessica, 3 times. Praveen and his family, 3 times. Thank you, guys. Thank you for that, Kat. Michael says, well, as of right now, I'm currently sitting at 36 pages. Excellent progress, Michael. Super Champion says, I said hi in 5 different languages. Amazing. Abigail says his foot is feeling better. Her foot is feeling better, sorry. I'm glad to hear that, Abigail. So when I decided to start doing channel membership, what's the question, Champion? And I talked to a few people. The reason I started membership was Eric LaPointe, as well as Duncan Walsh, because I wasn't going to. I felt if I was doing everything here on my live streams, then how could I charge someone for what I'm already talking about, right? Didn't seem fair. And then both Duncan and Eric pointed out that that's true, but when I'm on my members channel, I would only talk about that, which made sense. I'd always be on topic as much as I ever am. And then Eric made another point that he knew of people who had the members channel just to support. They didn't have any extra content. It was just to support, to keep people up and running. And I thought, that makes a ton of sense. I like that. Oh, you mean there are no other options? I thought there was 3 options. Because when I started it, I talked to a few people and they said do it at, I think it was the $4.99. But it didn't sit right with me. So I went ahead and changed it and I got a 99. I think there's $1.99 and a 99. Supposedly you can't get rid of the other 2. I've never seen an option. If it was me, I'd just have the 99-cent one now. Let's see. Champion says, I believe yesterday the live started lagging and it stopped for me at the part where you said, we know Super Champ for a couple of weeks. I just want to know what you said after. Well, I don't remember the exact words, but I know the sentiment that I want to convey. We've known you for a couple of weeks, but you have become a fast and true friend of the channel, of all of us, that you've been inspiring, and you brought a great deal to my live streams. You asked really, really insightful questions, important questions, Um, and in many ways, you've done some of the impossible. Yeah, helped keep me on track on some of the important things that I love to talk about. Um, so I just wanted to let you know how much I value you being here and being a friend, being part of my live streams. So thank you, Super Champ. Not only that, you're a young inspiration. You remind me of me when I was your age in the gym, only better. See, it cut right out in the part I don't know that screen went black. Maybe you weren't supposed to hear that praise because it would go straight to your head. Hey, Danny. I don't think that's true. I don't think it would. Super Champ says, damn, damn, damn. Danny says, how to cat. Hey, are you going? So, Jace, are you going live with anyone? Just says, let's go super with a salute. You know, in the burpee community, in the fitness community, highest praise that you can get isn't even a word, it's a salute. And when you get a salute from someone like Jace, someone who's been through the ranks, literally, someone who's done all the burpee reps, someone who has literally built their body from the ground up, when you get a salute from Jace, you earned it. Chippy says it doesn't get to my head. I just get embarrassed and my ears feel hot. You're a modest guy, my friend. If anything, I feel more humble. I'm glad. Danny says hi to the Bud Files. Bud Files, I hope you have a good weekend planned coming up. Danny, how are you? Abigail says, love you guys. We love you too, Abigail. Hey, Kat, let me know before you go back to work and we'll do some breath work. Abigail says, you look good today, Lee Lou. Hey, Paul. Fitness Such as Here says, good evening, guys. Paul, how are you? How are you, Emil? Chippy says, I'm working on a Kirby fan animation these days, and I'm generally enjoying it. Kirby. I don't know what that means. Kirby fan. When I was younger, Kirby would be Jack Kirby. It was an animator for DC Comics. It's going to be 10 whole minutes long with content, a lot of content, but zero audio because that's the beauty of my animations. I watched your Potato Spider-Man this morning. Fitness Such says, say to Jace, he says I feel fat, Abigail, and ugly, but thanks, you're so nice to me. So what's up with that, Lee? What can we do to turn that around? Kippy says, Jace, sir, we got the same goal. We're only 15 kilograms away. Abigail's checking on anyone. Oh, I got no link. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I was hoping someone might come up and sing. Thanks for letting me know. Jace says, I just hit my next weight goal, 70. What is 70 in pounds? Hold on, guys. Good thing I got a calculator. So what is the 10 kilogram to go? That would be 176. Have you thought any more about maybe going to a gym and starting to do barbell squats? Hey, Fitness Hutch, what's your views on barbell squats? I know we talked to Mark quite a bit. Super Champion is a power lifter, so I know his views on squats. Paul says we're both awesome. Thank you. I'm glad to hear that. So by same goal, you want to hit that same weight as Jace? Durwood Kirby. How are you, Salina? It's nice to see you. I love when you pop in. It's been a bit. And you know what? I get an automatic smile on my face when you come in from previous conversations. Salina says, I knew this was coming. A yogi, not a guru, not a magus, not a swami, a yogi. And not only that, Salina, as you know, just a yogi. Just a yogi. It's a plain old yogi. Champion says, no need for a calculator. Roughly 155. No need for a calculator like you. You were a genius. Champion says, Potato Spider-Man is not my best work. I liked it though. I did it fast to say happy birthday to a friend because he likes Superman, Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man too. Yes, right now I'm too shy, but a few years for sure. K is approximately 22.5 pounds. 10 kilograms. And it says hi to Marlon. Fitness Such says, 82 kilogram drop from 86. I'd like to be 75 again. Yeah, I've heard you mention several times that you want to get leaner. Champion says, yep, I do squat, bench press, and deadlift. And it says, you train every day, Super Champion? His final goal is once I reach 70 kilogram, the next weight is 83. To turn into the 83 weight class for powerlifting in my future prime. Hey, Joe. Joe, how are you? Future prime. I like the sound of that. Unfortunately, my future prime is in the past. Champion says I can't train every day because I get sore, but I try to train 4 times a week. Joe, when do you start your new work shift? He says, Jason, coming up. Jason says, Paul, if you're not busy at 7, jump in my live for a few reps. Fitness Such says, you deserve support. Your channel is so positive. There's so much negativity on YouTube right now. You know, I, I've watched some of your videos talking about that. I always feel bad when people have that experience. And if we can make up for it just a little bit, I'm all in. Thank you for that. Hey, Toy Pups. I feel like I should restart my live stream because I forgot to put the link in. Joe says he's good. How's everything? Jay says, Mumsy, thank you for the awesome message. You're so special. And it says, that's super great. That's great, Super Champion. He says, Yogi, the link isn't the right one. Don't rely on me, though I can barely send emails. Next Thursday for Joe. Yeah, I don't know how I messed that up. Jay says, is there a link? Yep. I realized that when you said that up above. I will make sure 100% to get that fixed. Post the link. I don't know, man. I'm always hesitant to press buttons. You guys know what happens when I start pressing buttons. I've done it before. I don't want to turn green again. Let's see what happens. Hold on, guys. I'm still here.